Hi, my name is Stella Supple. I'm 15 years old and I'm from Stamford, Connecticut. There is so much to say about Broadway for me. It was really a hard decision for me to decide what I wanted to talk to you guys about. But ultimately, I decided to give a little review of my second favorite musical, Next to Normal, the original London cast recording. So I saw the pro shot this past summer and it was amazing. From the moment I heard the first chord progression in the prelude, I fell in love with this musical. It has such strong and heavy themes, but it goes so perfectly for the musical. The musical follows a family called the Goodmans, with the primary person being the mother, Diana, who suffers from bipolar disorder. And the musical is basically just her journey and her experience through dealing with that and how it affects everyone around her, like her husband Dan and her daughter Natalie and her boyfriend Henry and even the son Gabe, who we find out, spoiler, isn't even real and died at 8 months old, and she has been having visions of him for these past 18 years, and just how that was how her bipolar and schizophrenia kind of showed up for her and how it's different for everyone. And then we see a character like Dr. Madden and Dr. Fine, played by the same person, which I think was no mistake, not just because it was easier to double cast. I think it was because in the mind of a patient, you only see the doctor as one person. Every doctor seems the same to you. So I think it was really smart that they decided to only choose one person to play all doctor people in this musical, just like we see in Spring Awakening. All the parental figures and the people with authority are played by the same two actors, and that was no mistake there. And we see that Next to Normal was actually based off of a lot of musicals, like Spring Awakening, Hair, Jesus Christ Superstar, Rent, my favorite musical of all time. And it's a really rock, edgy musical, and they use heavy rock music and all of these themes to really show us what the character is feeling. It's just a brilliant musical, and you're gonna cry the first time you see it. I know I did. It was just so amazing to see the patient versus the doctor and how they're kind of going in circles, and then you hear depression, anxiety is what the doctor says, and you see how those two things run around each other, which is very real, and a lot of people deal with it. And I think it's just such a human musical. Like everything about it is just so real. Like Natalie's reaction, Eleanor did an amazing job depicting her character in this rendition of Next to Normal. She's probably my favorite character in the whole thing, just because of how real and how much it resonates with so many people, the way that she reacted to all of this. Her mom didn't see her. The mom chose to see her dead brother, who she's never met because he died before she was even born. Like, just think about that. That's insane. And how she deals with that is just amazing. And I think that the father is widely underrated. The actor who played Dan did such a good job of just like, no, everything's gonna get better, everything's gonna be okay, this is just a blip, you're gonna get you on medication and all that. And it really shows how people think that getting better means getting normal, which isn't the case. Getting better is just learning to deal with what you have, I think, is the theme of this show. And you can pick up, every time you watch it, you're gonna pick up something different, a little different lighting cue, a little, oh wait, I never saw that. And I think that's what's so great about this musical, and how that every single person that watches it is going to think of the villain as a different person. And I know for some that's going to be Gabe. That was amazingly portrayed by Jack Wolf. So talented. I mean, his vocals alone is just insane, but his acting and the way that he portrayed it different from Aaron Tveit, where Aaron played him as like the jockey, stereotypical teenage boy, which was really great for that rendition of how it mixed well with everyone else in that cast. But I love Jack so much more because it shows such a more emotional side, and you see why the mom is so attached to him and can't let go, because you really connect with him and every single character. It really shows you how amazing theater is and how many emotions one single musical can make you feel all at once. And that's why I'll never stop talking about this musical and why I love it so much.